Hey, this is Kerry Christian from the Rojan watershed community. Normally at this time of year we'd be having a in-person meeting, usually at a brewery, and we just can't do that this year, so instead here we are, me giving a brief video update of what's been going on. Because of the pandemic, we had to really change sampling this year. We did two things, working really closely with our partner at Bard Water Lab and also with Riverkeeper. One is we had a lot less contact between unrelated people, and that manifested itself in a number of ways in our sampling protocol, but we really worked hard so that people were not being in contact with other people outside their household. And we also took more care handling the water, because water is a possible vector for COVID-19, and you just can't ask volunteers to go out and possibly expose themselves to that. So we did those two things. We used a new protocol developed at Bard Water Lab, and we were able to manage sampling from July through October. May and June, when we usually sampling, we just weren't ready. The situation was too fluid, but by July we were in the water sampling again, and we got results for 4 months. And they are in line with what we've seen before. The Rojan is pretty good in terms of being a very low Enterococcus stream. We did a few other things this year relating to support. We wrote a number of letters to the DEC about projects going on in our area. We also wrote a support letter for Bard College and supporting their grant proposal for a study in our area. And we recently worked with Riverkeeper to support an initiative of theirs to try to keep streams clean no matter what their classification. You can get a link to some of that on the MailChimp that we've sent out with this video. We had a board meeting recently, and one of the things we're trying to do is to move to doing some more sophisticated testing in the Rojan, testing for additional chemicals and possible problems. We're going to need to get some funding for that, and we're going to need to do some planning, but we hope that by next year we will be doing some of that. The last thing I want to mention is keeping in touch. You got to this video through our newsletter, so that's great. You're on our subscription list. If you know other people who want to be subscribed, please direct them to the website, rojanwatershed.org. And if you want a new way to get in touch, check out our Instagram channel. We're now on Instagram. Just search for Rojan Watershed, and you'll see pictures of the stream and information from sampling and all sorts of stuff. So that's a great additional way to keep in touch. I'd like to close by saying thanks so much to the groups that went out and were able to sample this year. It was more difficult than usual. We appreciate the work and the effort, and we were able to keep it going. Thanks very much, and look for a newsletter sometime in sometime in December, and we'll probably have a little bit of a request for some funding help there and more information on the initiative to do some broader-based testing in the Rojan next year. Thanks very much.